Have you ever wondered how tech startups get started? Sure, it starts with an idea, an invention, a creation, a product. No matter what you call it or what the world calls it, it is still amazing how something that started so little blows up to become a multi-billion-dollar company. Well, a big part of that process has to do with funding. Think of some of the tech giants like Apple, Alphabet/Google, Microsoft, Meta, Amazon, Uber, and others. They all started as an idea of one or few people who couldn't have been able to fund these products by themselves. So where will these funding come from? That's where the venture capitalists, angel investors, grants, incubators, and accelerators come in. Just like every other industry like food, fashion, education, healthcare, and others, technology, which transverses into almost every other sector, requires huge investment capital to take off. In this video, we will look at one of the most successful Silicon Valley startup accelerators, which is instrumental in successful startups such as Airbnb, Coinbase, Reddit, and others. But first, please hit the subscribe button to become part of this channel and turn on your notification bell to get notified whenever we post a new video. Do not forget to like and share this video with other people you think should see this video. Founded in 2005, Y-Combinator, or YC, is an American technology startup accelerator. Since then, it has been used to launch over 4,000 companies, and most of these companies are successful and popular today.
This is where people meet their first investors. This is where they meet their co-founder for the first time. Sometimes this is a really important part of Silicon Valley.
And the combined valuation of the top YC companies was more than $600 billion by January 2023. The company's accelerator program started in Boston and Mountain View, expanded to San Francisco in 2019, and was entirely online during the COVID-19 pandemic.
This is actually a business that requires you to see enough, and YC was just such a concentrated form of all of tech happening, and it remains that I think you just end up learning way more about what's doable, what's possible.
The foundation of Y-Combinator is an interesting story. Y-Combinator was launched in March 2005 by four people: Paul Graham, Jessica Livingston, Robert Morris, and Trevor Blackwell. They were inspired by Graham's essay How to Start a Startup and decided to create a program that would help aspiring entrepreneurs turn their ideas into reality. The first batch of Y-Combinator consisted of 8 startups that participated in a 3-month boot camp near Graham's home in Cambridge, Massachusetts. The startups received $6,000 per founder, mentorship from Graham and other experts, and the opportunity to pitch their products to investors at the end of the program. Some of the notable companies from the first batch were Reddit, Looked, and Zobni. In 2009, Y-Combinator secured a $2 million investment led by Sequoia Capital, enabling increased annual funding for around 60 companies. Sequoia further supported YC in 2010 through an $8.25 million funding round, bolstering the organization's capability to accommodate a growing number of startups.
Steve.
There's Sam Altman on the left.
Oh, there's Sam.
Yep, that's Emmett Shear of Twitch.
Oh my gosh.
Justin Kahn, Steve Huffman, and Alexis of Reddit.
There's a lot of lore in this one photo.
That's right.
Concurrently, Kirsty Nathu joined the team, initially as an accountant, and subsequently as the Chief Financial Officer, CFO, in 2012. In 2011, Yuri Milner and SV Angel offered every Y-Combinator company a $150,000 convertible note investment. The amount put into each company was changed to $80,000 when Start Fund was renewed. Advisory roles were assumed by Harj Taggar and Alexis Ahanian in 2010, and Paul Buchheit and Harj Taggar were named partners in November. Michael Seibel joined Y-Combinator as part-time partner in January 2013 before becoming a full-time partner in 2014. In September 2013, Y-Combinator began funding non-profit organizations that were accepted into the program after testing the concept with WotC. Leadership transitions in 2014 saw Sam Altman succeeding Paul Graham as president, heralding notable structural modifications such as a revised equity offering of $150,000 for a 7% stake. Collaborations with Transcriptic and Bolt facilitated enhanced support for biotech and hardware startups. Global outreach became evident in 2016 as YC partners embarked on visits to 11 countries: Nigeria, Denmark, Portugal, Sweden, Germany, Russia, Argentina, Chile, Mexico, Israel, and India, to engage with founders and learn about international startup communities. Startup School, introduced in 2017, provided startups with online courses and personalized coaching.
At that point, I knew I wanted to start a company. And YC threw this event that was a free event called Startup School. And it was all sort of like the luminaries. You know, I believe that year Jeff Bezos came and he actually launched AWS at that Startup School in 2008 at the auditorium at Stanford.
More than 1,500 startups graduated from the program in its first year. How do startups qualify for YC funding program?
Well, like YC is interesting because the deal is pretty straightforward. We just meet them for 10 minutes and then decide yes or no. Yeah, that's right. So that's
10 minutes and then yes or no?
Yeah, that's right.
Wow. How do you know in 10 minutes?
Well, I think you can look at what the founders are capable of, their skills. I think
Y-Combinator interviews and selects 2 batches of companies per year. The companies receive a total of $500,000 in seed money as well as advice and connections. The $500,000 in funding is made up of $125,000 on a post-money safe in return for 7% equity and $375,000 on an uncapped safe with a most favored nation, MFN, provision. We get the same best terms you give anyone else in the next round. Nonprofits receive a $100,000 donation. The program includes office hours, where startup founders meet individually and participate in group meetings. Founders also participate in weekly meetups where guests from the Silicon Valley ecosystem, successful entrepreneurs, venture capitalists, etc., speak to the founders. Y-Combinator's motto is "Make something people want." The program teaches founders how to market their product, refine their teams and business models, achieve product/market fit, and scale the startup into a high-growth business, etc. The program ends with Demo Day, where startups present their business and technology prototypes to potential investors. Y-Combinator operates additional programs and a fund designed to support and invest in startups which have already graduated from the main accelerator program. The Series A program, YC Post A program, and YC Growth program are operated by the same team and focus on helping fast-growing YC startups, and startups raising their Series B funding of $20 million to $100 million.
A while, but we're going to make it to the promised land.
What do you say to the folks who are out there thinking, how do I get in?
Well, the big thing is, I think we really like people who are earnest. What we really care about is, are you solving a real problem? Can you show us the quality of your work? Can you access a market that nobody else can actually access?
So in 10 minutes, you decide whether to give someone a golden ticket.
That's right.
Are you making all the right decisions?
Well, we hope so, and that's why Demo Day exists. Those 1,000 investors come back year after year after year because you'll never find a congregation of hundreds of startups in which a dozen of them will probably go on to be worth $1 billion or more.
Y-Combinator has grown to become one of the most successful and influential startup accelerators in the world. It has funded more than 4,000 companies with a combined valuation of over $600 billion as of January 2023. Y-Combinator's mission is to enable innovation and entrepreneurship by providing founders with the resources, network, and guidance they need to succeed. Let's look at top 10 alumni of Y-Combinator and how well they've grown. Stripe is a company that provides economic infrastructure for the internet. It enables online payments, billing, banking, fraud prevention, and other services for businesses of all sizes. Stripe was founded by Patrick and John Collison in 2010 and joined Y-Combinator in 2009. Stripe is currently valued at over $200 billion. Airbnb is a platform that connects travelers with hosts who offer unique accommodations around the world. Airbnb was founded by Brian Chesky, Joe Gebbia, and Nathan Blecharczyk in 2008 and joined Y-Combinator in 2009. Airbnb is currently valued at over $100 billion. Cruise is a company that develops self-driving cars and aims to make transportation safer, greener, and more accessible. Cruise was founded by Kyle Voigt and Dan Kan in 2013 and joined Y-Combinator in 2014. Cruise is currently valued at over $30 billion. DoorDash is a food delivery service that connects customers with local restaurants and merchants. DoorDash was founded by Tony Hsu, Stanley Tang, Andy Fong, and Evan Moore in 2013 and joined Y-Combinator in 2013. DoorDash is currently valued at over $20 billion. Instacart is a marketplace that offers grocery delivery and pickup services from various stores. Instacart was founded by Apoorva Mehta, Max Mullen, and Brandon Leonardo in 2012 and joined Y-Combinator in 2012. Instacart is currently valued at over $17 billion. Brex is a company that provides business accounts, corporate cards, and spend management software for startups and growing companies. Brex was founded by Enrique Dubugras and Pedro Franceschi in 2017 and joined Y-Combinator in 2017. Brex is currently valued at over $12 billion. OpenSea is the world's leading peer-to-peer marketplace for non-fungible tokens, NFTs, which are digital assets that represent unique items such as art, games, collectibles, and more. OpenSea was founded by Devin Finzer and Alex Atala in 2017 and joined Y-Combinator in 2018. OpenSea is currently valued at over $10 billion. Gusto is a company that provides payroll, benefits, compliance, and HR software for small and medium-sized businesses. Gusto was founded by Joshua Reeves, Tomer London, and Edward Kim in 2012 and joined Y-Combinator in 2012. Gusto is currently valued at over $9 billion.
Paying contractors with Gusto is just as easy. Run payroll with Gusto today.
Flexport is a platform that simplifies global logistics for businesses of all sizes. Flexport offers freight forwarding, customs brokerage, warehousing, financing, and other services to move goods across borders. Flexport was founded by Ryan Peterson in 2013 and joined Y-Combinator in 2014. Flexport is currently valued at over $8 billion. Coinbase is a digital currency wallet and platform where merchants and consumers can buy, sell, and manage cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. It was founded in June 2012 by Brian Armstrong and Fred Ayersom, and was part of the Y-Combinator Summer 2012 batch. Coinbase has gone public in April 2021 and is one of the most successful Y-Combinator companies. As of August 30, 2023, its market cap was about $20 billion. These are some of the most successful startups that have come out of Y-Combinator and benefited from its program. If you're a startup and you can make something people want, as YC's motto suggests, your company might be the next success story.
Are you really looking for people from around the world, or do people who are here have an advantage?
Lots of people come here just for the batch. They raise money, they build their community, and then they go back and become the best company in Mumbai, the best company in London. So, I think that this is a story that is San Francisco Bay Area based, but also one that radiates out into the entire world.
You can apply for the 2024 winter batch of their startup funding program on their website, Y-Combinator.com. Please smash the subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos when it drops. Please like and share this video. See you on the next one.